Hi, I'm Isla Fisher, author and comedian and actress, and as you know, now that I've written a book, I'm a bit of an expert. And I have to tell you that you can always judge a book by its cover. But to prove my point, I'm going to take some books that I have never encountered ever before and magically know exactly what they're about. Be prepared to be very impressed. This is a book about a young boy who got buried underneath the grass, and his parents went looking for him, but they couldn't find him. So do you know what he did? He found new parents, little wood animals, little possums, little squirrels, whoever lives underground, neither of those creatures do. Little moles, little ants, little beavers, and they became his new family. This is a book about someone who went to the hair salon and cruelly had their beautiful raven locks turned white, yellow, blonde, and the disappointment they felt, and the stress, and then they had to speak to swans in the hope that swans would understand them and console them after the heartache of losing their looks. I relate to that being a Hollywood actress. It's a bit of a metaphor for aging. This is a story about Puss in Boots, who lost his boots and lost his hat, and was left really with no clothes on. And they had to kind of remove his private parts because obviously he was too racy for the cover. This is a book about nothing. The author could think of nothing. They didn't have any ideas, so they wrote a book literally about nothing. And children just read it to tell their parents they read a book. But actually, it's empty. Completely empty, just blank pages. You don't fool me. This is a book. This book speaks for itself. Really, it's about... Guys, hit me up. Who's got a joke for this? Who's got a joke for this? This is a story about the spider who cried. He wept tears from his tiny web because no one would love him, because he was an arachnid with long, hairy, disgusting legs, and then he got squashed, and that's the end of the story. And let that be a lesson to all the spiders living in my house right now, that I will squash you. This is a story about mistaken identity. Someone was mistaken for a piece of paper, and then they got tossed into the bin, and they were never fished out. It's really sad. When I read this book, I just cried because what happened to that was just so unfair. This is a story about a cat. Obviously, look, there's a cat on the cover. It clearly says moo. All cats moo. Everybody knows that. This is a story about my to-do list and all the things I haven't done and all the things I wish I could do and all the things I write on Post-its trying to remind myself. Don't forget to pick the kids up from school. Don't forget to put milk in the fridge. This book is called MARGE in Charge. This is a bestseller. This is the greatest children's book ever written. I don't know who wrote it, but they're really, really clever.